Hey everyone, my name is Selek and welcome back to the channel. Before this video begins, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support on this series. This has all been so much fun and I'm so grateful to share all of this with you. If you're into these kind of videos, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps me and the channel out. Now, let's get right into the video. Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we have a lot to do and I'm excited to get started. So in our last episode, we were able to make a PC, so we were able to store the Pokemon that were over the level cap, which we learned is 15. And with that being said, we need to find Brock, and he could be anywhere. So that is one thing we're going to do today is we're going to try to hunt Brock down. And then another thing that we are going to do is we are going to try and create our trainer card. So the trainer card is basically something that I learned that you can use to track other trainers and kind of like show you like where you need to go and like how to do it. So you can craft it manually like this, or you can go to, I don't know if you guys remember in the last episode, I was looking for that one villager in one of the villages we found, and he can craft these for you with the correct color of apricorns. So with that being said, we need to go find him again so we could go ahead and get that created. And then more importantly, we need to find Brock so we can get battling, get stronger, and go from there. Now, I do want to also emphasize that I am really enjoying filling out this Pokédex. So we are definitely going to keep doing that as well. So a lot of you guys seem to also like doing the same thing. So, you know, that works for me. But to begin, I do want to make a fishing pole. That is something I want to do. I want to get a Magikarp because Gyarados is one of my favorite Pokemon, and we can get him, I believe, at level 20 if this still sticks with how actual Pokemon is, which I hope. I don't know how to make a fishing pole, so we're we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. How do I make a fishing pole? I feel like I know, and I feel like I'm so close. Okay, so 3 across and then 1 over. Okay, I was close. I was close. All right. So we're gonna go ahead, boom, boom, boom. Where's the fishing pole? What did I do wrong? 2 across. Silly me. There we go. Fishing pole created. Now, I do want to see how this works because I've been seeing a lot of videos and just things like that about how they changed fishing, and I'm really excited to just see how it works. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm actually kind of nervous because I don't know if like a Pokemon's going to swim up or something, or it's just going to do like it's kind of like, you know, classic, you know, Minecraft fishing, but I'm excited to find out. I'm hoping we get something good. It'd be crazy our first cast we get a shiny. That would be insane. But I don't think we're going to be that lucky, but I see water splashing, so maybe we'll get lucky here. Or maybe there's just no fish in this pond. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we just got normal fish on that one. So I'm guessing it's just going to be around like the normal way you fish. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments below. We are going to do some more fishing later on, but more importantly, I do want to find Brock. That is the main goal for today, as well as filling our Pokédex. So with that being said, let us start off on our journey now. And I'm gonna be again doing this with no cuts. So I really like doing the long form of this. And you know, one thing I have been doing is kind of you know, sectioning off the like the funny moments that might happen, and maybe even make them into YouTube shorts. I've had a lot of fun making those as well. So if that's something you guys are into, definitely feel free to check those out. I think I have one up right now, and then I have another one scheduled to go up here soon. So, you know, if that is something you guys are interested in, definitely feel free to check that out. Okay, let's get back in our boat and let's get going. I can't believe I messed up making that fishing pole, man. I was so confident with it. I truly am a Minecraft noob, and I appreciate you guys dealing with me during all of the learning pains here. But, you know, again, doing this has been so much fun, and, you know, this series as a whole has been super fun. And it's really fun to definitely get the best of both worlds with the Minecraft and the Pokemon. I still can't believe that this is so just well polished, and the devs for this mod and everything definitely deserve everything. Like this is insane. You know, as a very, you know, casual player, like this is awesome. I think we checked that out last time. Yeah, we did. Okay, so I'm just trying to go off into a whole different area. So we haven't been down here yet, and I want to explore down here because, again, our main goal today is find Brock. We need to find Brock. We need to get our boulder badge, and we need to become the most powerful trainer that this world has ever seen. And with that being said, I did want to bounce this off of you guys as well. What should we call this world? You know how every generation of Pokemon has like its own name. You know, for like Kanto, Johto, and all that kind of stuff. What do we want to call our world? I haven't really thought about it too much because I feel like that's kind of a big question. Like if you really think about it, I feel like that is a ginormous question. So if you guys have any ideas, please definitely let me know. And I'm definitely willing to, name it something else. But what's really cool too is, I keep seeing on my map that, there's different Pokemon underneath me, like right here. And, oh, I can actually get it from the boat. That is so cool. Okay, cool. So we got our Remoraid right there. And then there's also, I believe, a Wishy-Washy under me somewhere. I didn't see him, though. I'm trying not to go swimming right now. I did not bring my my swimsuit. But we're trying to find Brock. That is the main goal. I don't want to get too out of sync here. I do want to get a Magikarp though. Apparently, have I not put him into the Pokédex yet? I guess not. All right, we're gonna do this now. What level was he? 13. I think he only has Splash. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw Charmander at him. Okay, Charmander. Oh, there we go. Okay. With him only knowing Splash, I hope this should be easy. Because I don't want, obviously, I don't want Charmander to go down here. This is actually really cool that you're able to battle in a boat. Like, I'm actually genuinely impressed by this. This is so cool to me. I hope you guys, like, know how genuinely awesome I think this is. Like, I have so much fun just experiencing all this with you guys. And it's been wonderful. It's been truly wonderful. See if we can get one more hit on him here. All right, so that puts him at 26. Perfect. All right, we'll try to throw a ball at him now. I love that I can just do this from the comfort of my boat. I think that is the most amazing thing. Did he break out? I can't tell. He had to have, right? Where did he go? Magikarp. He just sinks to the bottom. I don't like how the Pokeball just sinks to the bottom. That's actually kind of funny, though. I like how all the bubbles come out. Wow, this Magikarp is not going down without a fight. Try a third time? Gonna have to make some more Pokeballs. Which should be fine. I believe I brought a crafting table with us. I will check after... Okay, we got him. Nice. Wonderful. So we have a Magikarp. So now... You can go ahead and get back in the ball, buddy. So now, once we find Brock and defeat him, we can get ourselves a nice big Gyarados. Go ahead and scan these guys in real quick. Wonderful. I saw another one down here too. It's a Frillish. Really far down though. All right, so let us begin. I'm trying to find like a rock area. I hear from what I have read that he spawns in like caves and like stone areas, which would make sense because he is a rock trainer. And I guess I didn't really think of that for whatever reason. I didn't realize that they were that strict to their biomes, but I think that's really awesome. I think that adds like a lot of character to this mod. And oh, by the way, I added a waypoint so we don't lose our house. Again, I am very bad with navigation in this. And, over time, you guys will see that. And, it'll probably make for some funny moments. But we won't be able to lose home now. And I am very happy with that. So it kind of encourages me to, like, travel a little bit more. Because, I do want to be able to, get out and do this. And, just stay on the water, Speaking of, I'm going to try to fish where there's a Pokemon around and see what happens. I'm genuinely curious to see how this works. Because I really like fishing in these kind of games, so if I can actually fish up Pokemon, I just think that would be so cool. But it looks like we're just getting our normal fish, which is still okay. Maybe I have to make a certain kind of rod. I will actually look at that after this. See if there's anything in the crafting for like a specific kind of rod, which would make sense now that I think about it. So that way they can kind of distinguish between both like the actual fishing for food and then fishing for different Pokemon. So let's actually look. Aha! So yes, so you need a Poke Rod. So with these, we need whatever these are. Smithing templates. Okay, so we're going to need some special stuff here. Interesting. How do I get one of these? So you need gold, a prismarine shard, and a smithing template. Okay, so I'm guessing I will find these out in the wild, but I'm glad I checked. So now we know. Now we know what to actually look for. But that's actually good. So now we're not just wasting our time fishing, and that is totally fine. But I'm happy that we did make the normal fishing pole, so we can actually at least, get some food. I feel like this ocean goes on forever. It seems like when I play like this game, it's like when I'm looking for the ocean, I can never find it. But when I'm not looking for the ocean, it's all I can find. I don't know if you guys have like similar experiences like that, but just going out and exploring like this is really cool. Like what's going on over here? Oh, there's drowned. I didn't realize that these guys. Oh, he's shooting tridents at me. We got to get out of here. I'm not entirely sure what this is, but this is kind of cool. But it's a little unsafe right now, so we are going to get away from there. I didn't realize those guys were in here, but it's good to know, I guess. So we'll try to steer clear from them. Surprised we haven't found any sort of land yet, but we're just setting off on the seas here. It looks like there's a structure in front of me, maybe. What is this? I'm not sure. Oh, that is a Pokemon. Oh, wrong button. There we go. There, we got another Pokemon added to our Pokédex. I really, really enjoy doing the Pokédex. I think it is really fun. What is this? This almost looks like a pirate ship, but it's kind of small. Let's hop out and take a look here. But I think that's actually exactly what this is. Okay, so we got some stuff. Always like getting free stuff from chests. That's always a good thing. Don't want to drown. That's probably the last thing we want to do. Okay, so this is a pirate ship, just a little smaller than I'm used to seeing. Oh, we've got a buried treasure map. Wonderful. Oh, I am drowning. I'm stuck. That was close, but we are safe. Yeah, I got stuck on the thing there. That wasn't good. All right, so we have a buried treasure map, so that is neat. Let's see if we are close. We are nowhere near close, but that actually our map is kind of discovered, so we might have been close at one point, but it's definitely going to be something that we are going to look at later, because I want to see what the buried treasure entails. I think that's pretty cool. But I'm happy we got that. I'm into our map. There we go. I'm really, really, really trying to find just anything new, I guess, that will help us. Oh, come here. Come here, come here, come here. We gotta get Shuppet. So there's trainers everywhere, which is cool, but not Brock. And I also did learn, so one cool thing is, I did learn that there is a trainer, where is it? A trainer spawner. So you can actually spawn the trainers, but I think the adventure obviously is a little bit more fun, and that is what we are doing today. And obviously if we can't find Brock, that'll be kind of a last ditch effort, but I think this as a whole is a lot more fun, at least for me. I really enjoy exploring these kind of worlds and seeing what we can find, especially in a mod like this. I really don't know what to expect. Looks like we found another pirate ship here. I don't know why I call it a pirate ship. I just assume these are pirate ships. Oh, so we got a smithing template. Wonderful. That's actually something we needed for the fishing rod. Wonderful. Cool. I don't know if it's the same one, but let's see. So if we were to just do a normal pokey rod, yeah, smithing template. So I think that this, in theory, should be the right one. Awesome. And we also found some enchanted armor in here, some enchanted leather armor. Typically there's another chest around here, so let's see what we can find. So far just the one. I don't want to accidentally drown again. I have too much stuff on me to just get rid of that. So I think for the time being we will take our win there, and we will move on forward. So we have player red over here. So I don't know if I should battle him or not, but from what I learned as well is the trainers have different colored names, like based on who they are in the story, which is really neat, I think. So like Brock, for an example, it'll say leader, but his name would be like, say, like green, I believe. So we'll have to definitely keep a lookout for him. It looks like we did find land, which is good. We'll probably start setting off on foot here shortly, and hope that we can find a new village that we haven't discovered yet. I think that would be pretty awesome. Let's see. There truthfully isn't much around here. I was hoping we would find a new structure or something, but I think we will get off here and we will continue on the journey by foot. It looks like we're out of room here. Let me get rid of something. What do I want to get rid of? I feel like I have too much stuff. I don't know what the feathers are used for, so for now we will get rid of the feather. We can always get one later. Always get one later. But I'm really hoping we can find a new village. I think that would be ideal. Now, at some point too, once we get a little bit further, we will have to take out some of these Pokemon, unfortunately, so we can get their materials. That is going to be one of the more sad experiences we have, but it's it'll be worth it, unfortunately, and I'm gonna feel terrible doing it, but you know, that's life sometimes. Okay, let's not get stuck on the tree here. Let's eat, because apparently we are just absolutely starving after our long boat trip. Looks like there's Expert Lance over there, so that's cool. But that, I don't believe that is quite who we're looking for. We're going to add you to our Pokédex. Okay. Just so much stuff. The Weedle. Zigzagoon, and there's pigs. I really do like how they have it set so there's like obviously the vanilla Minecraft, you know, characters, so like the pigs and the cows and all that, and then on top of it you also have, you know, the like the Pokemon, and I think having them together is just really neat. Got a cricket tot. And then I forget this guy's name, but he's really cool. I don't see him too often. Phantom. Now I am interested in Pokemon Trader Lucas just spawned on my map there. The chicken scared me for some reason. Like there may be a village up here. I can't really tell based on my map. Got some bunnies. What is this guy over here? That's a plant. That plant looked like a Pokemon for a brief second. You know, it's kind of hard to tell based on what I'm looking at here. I can't tell if there's a village here or not. There's just an Absol just chilling. Come here. I want to add you to my Pokédex. Level 28. I can't wait to be able to level up. That's my biggest thing right now, is I really want to level up. And with that trainer card as well, I learned that there is an arrow on it that shows you where you need to go. So that is something that I am looking forward to, pending we can, you know, obviously find that. So, does not look like a village. It looks like how the landscape was just set up, which is a-okay. That's totally fine. But I still want to keep moving. What are you? This is one of the newer Pokemon, I believe. I like how there's different forms of like the Zigzagoons and everything. I think that's just really, really neat. That's one of my favorite things about this whole mod pack. All right, so we're going to get in our boat again, and we're just gonna keep on going. There's a lot of slowpokes and stuff around here, which is really cool. I do see a pretty large cave over here. Maybe we can try heading in there. And that way, I don't want to accidentally fall into something there. I love how there's wolves here. I do eventually want to, you know, actually build a real house and actually have like animals and things like that. So we will do that as well. Definitely at a later date, though. Add you to the Pokédex, Mr. Starly. Oh, I saw a merchant over here. Wonderful. We found a village. We found a village. Thank goodness. I want to get these berries too. Actually, I don't think I have room in my decks here. Let's go ahead. I don't know what the pufferfish are used for, so I am going to get rid of them for now. Sorry, Mr. Pufferfish. The berries are good. Ow. The berries are good for food, but they also hurt. Not gonna grab all of them, just a few. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool cave here. I really like how this generation is. Like, that's super cool. But let's keep making our way over to this village over here. See if there's... Oh no! Brother, you can't walk through those like that. I will add you to my Pokédex, though. Well, I hope you're okay, buddy. There's a Vulpix over here. I do want to get a Vulpix eventually. I could just now, but I kind of want to get the Pokemon as I go. There's a little baby Timber here. What's over here? I just saw something. Squawkabilly. I love his name. Who is this? Pokemon trainer. Who is it? Cheryl. Pokemon trainer Cheryl's everywhere. Alright, so we have made it to a new village. Looking to see if hopefully there's one of the people here that will make us... Who's taking damage around me? Huh? This guy makes a lot of cool stuff. He has a pretty cool iron sword. They just run through these like it's just no problem. They're just taking so much damage. Hoping to find the people we are looking for, though. Hopefully we can actually get some decent stuff here. This cow is stuck in the water. I'll let you guys out. Sorry that happened to you guys. There's a lot of trainers here, though. You know, we could battle them, but I think it's kind of null at this point if we can't level up. So this guy is the guy that sells stuff. Okay, so it's good to know he's here. On my map, does it show the guy that I'm looking for? Trainer Association, right in front of us. This guy. Hello, sir. You need 7 emeralds? Why? All right, well, I'm gonna go raid your village and hopefully find 7 emeralds, so that way we can get you moving. These guys are kind of expensive. I'm not gonna lie. They're wanting a lot of stuff for trades. These guys really know how to barter. Good for them. Paper for emeralds. So if I had, I have 21 paper. Okay, so that's actually a good thing. So if I find bookshelves, we need to take all the paper. And look what we found. Say no more. Because we can get the books. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of let's see, we can probably get rid of, honestly, we could probably get rid of all the berries I just picked, but get rid of the lapis for now. Now, can I break these down into paper? Is that a thing? How do I do that? You guys are learning with me. Okay, so I can't break those down, but I can get the sugar cane. But I don't think there's any sugar cane around here, unfortunately. It's okay. We're still gonna come in, see what they have to offer here, and kind of go from there. Their house is just kind of like spread out, and it's throwing me off a little bit because it's like, have I already been in here? Have I not? Okay, so there's some more bread, more potatoes, green apricorn. Okay, so we're not gonna do anything with those there. I can't believe we made it all this way just for that guy to charge an arm and a leg for the trainer card. That's way more berries. Okay. Hold shift to see info. Oh, okay. So you can actually put these on the fishing rod. That's really cool. I did not know that. Hello, Lance. Oh, okay. I guess we're battling Lance. That is a-okay. All right, so I'm going to switch out, I guess, while we're doing this. We're going to go ahead and put in somebody a little bit lower just because we have the opportunity. So we're going to put Ducklet in. Hello, buddy. Okay, so let's go ahead and battle here. We'll go ahead and use wing attack. Yeah, we're just dominating all these trainers. All right, so we beat him. But we got some money, so that's definitely good because we are low on funds. I'm trying to see if this town has a Poke Center of a sort. So that way we can see if there's anything in there. Because you can tell it if it's a Poke Center based on the there's like a little like flag out front. I think I've already been in here, maybe? Hello, let me in. Thank you. Yeah, I've already been in here. Okay. That thing is just creepy. What is happening in here? Are you okay, sir? There is some weird stuff happening in this village. Okay, so this is where I took all the books. Okay, so I got turned around and here we are. Okay, so what's going on over here? Oh, add you to the Pokédex. What are you guys doing over here? But yeah, if I had more paper, we would be golden right now, but unfortunately I don't have any paper. Let's see. All right, we're just gonna keep this journey moving, just because there's not much we can do here, if we're being honest. And but that is okay. I'm happy to know that this village is here, and oops, I stopped eating. And that's okay because now we can just keep on going. So again, I'm trying to find where this guy spawns. We're gonna try to maybe find a cave and see if we can have any luck that way. But I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep moving this way. You know, at the rate this is going, we may not even find him, which would stink if we're being honest. But you know, we may have to get the resources for the trainer card. Which, hey, I mean, if we do, we do, right? Like that's just, it's all about it. How far down does this go? That's my only concern. Does this actually lead into a cave or does it end? It looks like it just ends, which is fine. But we do end up, we need to go caving at some point just because there are materials. Someone's just taking a load of damage. This poor Starly just getting absolutely demolished. But we may need to go caving at some point just so we can get more resources for like stones and all that kind of stuff, because apparently you can find them just in the caves, which I think is really cool. So like thunderstones and all those kinds of things. And I think that's a really, really neat addition. And I'm also neglecting picking up these berries, which is probably going to bite me in the long run. But truthfully, it's like we don't have a whole lot of room right now. So red is in front of us once again. Nice little underwater cave here. If I had water breathing, I wish I could. I wish I could go down there. At this point, I think a cave may be our best bet to find Brock. So next big cave we find, we're gonna make a quick little trip. Something moving over here. Here, Pineco. He does not want to be discovered. There we go. Dude was moving really fast. Okay, so it looks like it ends over here, but that is fine. We still have our boat. Oh, what is going on here? Very majestic. I really do I really do like how a lot of these the Cobblemon models are. I think they came out really good, which is awesome. Friendly Maniac, Camper Curtis, not quite who I'm looking for. I feel like at this point we're just finding everybody but who we're looking for, which kind of stinks. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on. That's the best thing we can do. And it's not a total loss either, because we are adding to our Pokédex, which we may as well look at real quick. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can't boat while I'm doing it, but we've made quite a bit of progress. Like we have found a lot of different Pokemon, which is very cool, all through like all the generations. We're back on the open sea. I hope we find another one of those. What do you call the ships? I think that'd be pretty cool. But we're kind of heading back toward where our house is. Actually, I think we might start doing that. We're gonna head back toward home. And then we're going to swing over to that other village we found where I believe we can go get a trainer card. I would like to do that. So we'll start making our trek back home. Now, I did say I probably won't cut it, but just because this trek is so long, I will probably cut right about now. And then once we get back home, unless something happens in between, and we'll go from there. I will talk to you guys once we get home. On a boat by myself, swimming through the water, looking at the carp, look at him go. He's flopping around, he doesn't know that he's a giant dragon. He's really cool in the water, look at him go. Alright, so we are finally pulling into home. Hope you guys enjoyed my little song that I made. As you can probably imagine, boating all this way is very quiet. I'll leave it at that. But while we're here, we have our boat. I'll go ahead and depot some stuff here, just so we have some extra, space, because we're going to need it, obviously. Don't need all these sticks. I don't need the bottle of enchanting. I am going to keep my apricorns on me, though, just in case, we need them for whatever reason. I'm gonna get rid of some of this gold here. I'm gonna keep my diamonds. I'll keep some of the coal just in case we need it. But this should give us enough. Oh, I was gonna get rid of the buried, or I was actually gonna look at the buried treasure map first. Okay, so that's gonna be over there. Okay, so at least we kind of know the direction. So I'll go ahead and put that in there for now. We will definitely, I promise, we will definitely go find whatever that treasure has. But in the meantime, we're gonna make it over to this village again, just because, again, I want the trainer card really bad. So let's start there, and hopefully, we can find something along the way that we like, Pokemon wise. Who knows? The journey is always open. There's a lot of bug catcher people around here, which is really cool. It's probably because we're in the forest. Let's go ahead and do this. So on our way over here, I'll probably go ahead and cut the video again, just because, you know, we've already done this, and unless something crazy happens between now and then, I'll see you guys there. Say bye to Hoot Hoot. Oh ho, you are cool. Lechunk. Figured you guys would like to see the newest additions to the Pokédex. All right, we have made it back to the village finally. That was a quite the trek, let me tell you. We didn't really find anything too extra on the way over here. Just the ones that I showed you guys. But that is a-okay. So hopefully the guy we're looking for is here this time, and he's not just invisible. I'm worried he may have fell into the lava, and that might not have been good. Let's see, because I don't see him anywhere on my map, at least not yet, because we have the Cobble Merchant, which isn't quite the guy we're looking for. Yeah, this whole town just... Oh, I see him. He's over here. Trainer Association, I'm coming for you, buddy. You better not disappear this time. Hopefully he still requires the same stuff. And he does, but we need emeralds. We need 2 more emeralds. Okay, so we need 2 emeralds because we have the 3 here. Let's see if there's any emeralds I might have missed. Hopefully I can find 2. If not, we do have our sticks, actually. Where did... Actually, he gives me arrows, I believe. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Allow me to cook. Talk to the villagers. See if there's anything I can trade for emeralds. I can trade all of this. So, okay. I will take all of your stock. Doesn't look like he has enough, though, which, unfortunate, but... That guy just watched me do that with, like, absolutely no remorse. I feel kind of bad. Hey, guys. It's me, I'm back. There's some... I forgot, like, there's some weird stuff happening here. Very strange village, if I may say so myself. But maybe we can do some trading here. Let me, again, try to find these people. Where do all these people go? It's just like, I swear, it's just like, oh, they're here, they're great, and then I can't find anybody after that. Okay, so I can give this guy sticks. So perfect, actually. Here. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so we have our 4 emeralds. So now we can finally get our card. I swear, if this guy isn't here, I'm going to be upset. I got an achievement. What a deal. Successfully trade with a villager. Hopefully this guy is still up here. If he's not, I'm going to be very sad. He's not here. Where'd he go? Oops, that's not what I wanted to press. Where did he go? And just like that, he has disappeared once again. Of course he has. Oh, he's over here. Okay. Thank goodness. The iron golem just almost put me into the dirt there. I see him. Hello, sir. Give me your trainer card. Wonderful. We have a trainer card. We did it. So now it shows all the people that we have battled. And it shows where they're at, too, which is really cool. But now, can I move this at all? Nope, I can't. Okay. Okay, so there's only 3 people in here. Okay, so it shows me who I've battled and my level cap. Let's see. trainer card established. So now I can kind of keep track of all these people that I've had battles with, which is really cool. And then once I'm able to actually find Brock and things like that, we'll be able to actually, you know, go find him. So very neat. I'm happy with that. Now, last but not least, where is that giant cave? Where did that go? I think it's over here. It's over down yonder. See if we have any luck over there. Yeah, let Sneasel get by here. With our newfound trainer card. This is wild. This just goes down forever. This is kind of scary. I don't want to accidentally fall. But we are going to head over it this way. Go ahead and add Mankey to our Pokédex. Very nice. It's kind of cool. He was sitting there like cheering us on. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so it looks like we finally made it back over to the cave. Now, this cave is ginormous. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is just, I don't know if you guys remember from last episode, but this goes down forever. It's just, the whole cave is huge. Here, I'll run over to the other side. Hopefully we don't accidentally fall in. This cave is ginormous. I really want to explore this, so we're definitely going to have to just completely explore this. I feel like there's going to be a lot of stuff in here. I mean, you can just see how far down this goes. It just goes on forever. I'm so excited to actually look in this, and hopefully we can actually find Brock in here as well. I don't see him around here, but I think I'll go ahead and end the episode here, guys. Next episode, we're going in this cave, and we are not coming out until we have everything we need. We may run home to depot some of this stuff, but I don't know yet. We will figure that out on the next episode. But we are going to go in this cave, and we are going to see what all it has inside of it. There's no way a cave looks like this and doesn't have something good in it. So I'm very excited, very excited. We're gonna go in. We're gonna see what we can find, and hopefully come out a brand new Pokemon trainer. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, adding more to our Pokédex and exploring. If this is the type of videos you like, definitely smash that like button. It helps me out. It lets me know that you guys like the videos. And then if you're feeling generous, please hit that subscribe button. Again, it really helps me out, and it makes you know, me know that you enjoy these videos and want to see more. And while I'm talking, I see this guy on the edge over there. But I will see you guys next time, and I appreciate you. Love y'all. Bye-bye.